I was born 1937 at a place called Limehouse, only for the simple reason that my mum and dad were what they call bargees. Wrote on the canals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were bargees, and that is where the barge pulled up when my mum was expecting me, and that's why I was born. My birth certificate is Limehouse. But the family itself comes from Bermondsey. As I say, I don't remember. I think my mum and dad came off the canal then, because I had two older sisters. My older sister, she does remember being on the barges, and it wasn't the lovely life that people think, no. And my the other sister, she died about 7 years of age through illnesses caught on the barge, damp and everything, yeah.
Really?
And then the next thing that I remember is the war. It's being evacuated. And I was evacuated 3 times to the same place, it's the same area, Berkhamsted in Hertfordshire.
Yeah.
And there's 7 years between me and my older sister, and 7 years between me and my younger sister. There was a too big an age gap, especially with the war, for us to be really close. And especially being evacuated, because when we was evacuated to different areas. The same place, but into different houses. They didn't take you as a family. You just,
really?
Yeah.
So how old were you when you first got evacuated?
I would have said 37, 41, about 3 or 4, I can't really, 3 or 4 or 5, something like that. And then my mum, as I say, my mum had my younger sister during the war.
Right.
And it was a sandbatch at Cheshire, as it happens, when my mum must have had my younger sister because she was a baby in a pram. And I do remember that baby. I mean, I was very fortunate in my house where I went to, and I'll never forget it. It was called Rod's Cottage, Sweet Tooth Lane.
Oh,
Sandbatch,
that's
Cheshire.
nice.
Yeah, it was. Quite big house, mind you. It had orchard.
Really?
Yeah.
You were lucky.
I was very, very lucky. My sister wasn't, my older sister. She hated where she was. I don't think it was very good to her, the people who was there. She only in the last few years that she's actually started to talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And her memories of being evacuated are not pleasant at all. I can remember when we was down at Dagenham, and that was my younger sister was a baby then, and I can remember that was down at my aunt's, my dad's sister's place at Dagenham. And we heard a doodle-bug coming over.
Okay.
And they used to have the old shelters out in the garden then. We've all rushed down the shelter. And all of a sudden my mum went, "I've left Mari on the bed," and she left my baby sister on the bed.
No way.
Got her.
Oh my God.
And then you hear this, I know it's an awful thing, but when it cuts out over you, you think, thank God, it's not going to be us. Because it just drifted on. So it's some other poor devil copped it. Yeah. Surrey Docks took a terrific hammering because it was all the wood and all that. It took a terrific hammering around here, this area. Yeah.
Did you experience any of that? Or were you
No,
lucky?
I experienced the, as I say, going down the air raid shelters, where I lived at Dockhead, I was to say with my granddad. He wouldn't go because he couldn't get to the air raid shelter anyway. He was too old and whatever. He used to just sit at the door.
At the door?
Yeah, sit at the front door on the ground floor and just swear at him. I was like, but I can remember going down that air raid shelter, and it was in tier 1, 2, 3 bunks. And I can still smell that smell. It's Jay's fluid. The Jay's fluid is a disinfectant, a very strong.
Okay.
And if ever I smell that, that is that smell.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they had to be kept reasonably clean because there was lots and lots of people down there. Lots of arguing. You're in my bed.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't.
It wasn't all it wasn't all honey or whatever. No.
Because some people were saying that they had quite
nice
kind of vibe down there. And people were singing and.
But they're not all the time.
Yeah.
No. If you look back in perspective, and you think, oh, well, like I was saying, all the summers was all lovely, wasn't they, when we was young?
Yeah,
it wasn't. It's just that you pick out bits that you remember. I can remember when we came back from Cheshire.
Yeah.
The lady in the house gave me, in fact I've got this written down in a little book that we had published, gave me a pink ribbon, and on the end of the ribbon was a hand-painted ship.
Okay.
when we came back, I don't know how long we was back in London for, because it was backwards to me, back and forth. And I remember having that on my hair. Didn't have very long hair, but my mum must have put it in my hair. And we've gone to go out of the flats where we lived, me and my friend, and as we walked round, the flats went like this. There was a big gate here and a gate over there.
Yeah.
And as we went round like that, the bomb went off at Dockhead, which was, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes from where I lived. And the blast blew us back down. It kicked us up and blew us back down to the bottom of the steps. And the thing that struck me, and I've always repeated it, I lost that ribbon and I could never find it. And the next thing I know, I'm on a train going somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah. That is a really lasting thing for me, that. Yeah, and I think that was the church at Dockhead that got blasted.
Right.
Yeah.
That must have been petrifying.
But when you're a child, it isn't. Adult, yes, but a child, you're just, I don't know, it's just part of, get up and dust yourself down and, I mean, I was pretty all that old, it's just, that's right, you just, yeah. I mean, really, we came through it unscathed. Well, I mean, when you think of what did happen with people, and who died, and families who died, and I think our family, in a way, was fortunate. I can't remember any of our family being killed in the war, I can't.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did your mum kind of put on a brave face about it all?
Well, she must have done. It's like everything else, isn't it? I mean, I never ever went hungry. I can't ever remember, might have been March, but I can't ever remember having an empty belly going to bed. And it must have been awful. If you did have that. I mean, when you think about what they had, hours they must have queued up to get anything, you know? And if there was anything available, once again, because you're a child, it just goes over your head. You just assume there's going to be something there on the table and just take it for granted there's going to be something on the table.
Yeah.
So,
your mum must have been under
that's
a lot
right,
of pressure.
yes, a lot of pressure, that we never knew about.
Yeah.
No. And I honestly don't think a generation now could cope with anything at all like